never really lose, so that's why it's definitely more of a kid's game. So if you have a little brother or cousin or something, and you want to play a game with them, get this, because you will not get frustrated with it, they will not get frustrated with it, and it's a good time to be had by all. Okay. Then we have Lord of the Rings. Uh, Another 3D hack and slash. I mean, it was good for its time, but it hasn't aged well, and it was fun when the movies were out, but now it's just kind of, a bargain bin game. Sorry there, J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, then we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance. If you have 3 other friends, this game is a blast. If you're playing it by yourself, forget about it. I had my brother, luckily, to play with me, and it was really fun playing it with him. So, like I said, if you were looking for good multiplayer co-op action, get this game. Here we are. Metal Gear Solid 3. My personal favorite Metal Gear Solid, and I have not played 4 yet. Unfortunately, I'm a broke college kid that cannot afford PlayStation 3. But yeah, what else can be said about this game? It's awesome. It's fun. It breathes new life into the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Awesome story, awesome boss fights, and that's Metal Gear Solid 3. And then we have Midnight Club 3. I bought it from Blockbuster for, I think, $3. Yeah, $3 was like a deal or something. If you enjoy like homie racers, you know what I mean, like souping your car up, being ghetto and stuff, by all means play this game. But this game is not for me. Then we have sports game, Mortal Kombat. Oh, you really tried. It just wasn't that good. I'm sorry. Putting the different, fighting stances and stuff in the game just really just made it not that good. Just really, Midway tried, but Midway failed. So that's Mortal Kombat. Oh, here's a good Mortal Kombat game, Shaolin Monks. It's like a 3D. I guess a beat 'em up again, I would say, but you could play co-op, and it actually has like a story and stuff, and you go around action adventure kinda. It's really fun, and I really wish they would make a sequel to this game because it's just, it was a great time to be had by me and my brother, and there's replayability in it too, and different collectibles and stuff, so I would definitely get this if I was a fan of Mortal Kombat. I love the Muppets, but this is my brother, so pass. Oh, here we are. All the Naruto games. You have Naruto Ultimate Ninja 2 and 3, and Uzumaki Chronicles 1 and 2. I'll go through the Ultimate Ninja. You have to be at least a little bit of a fan to enjoy these games, but they are solid fighters. Um, there's not much replayability in it, especially on the 3rd one. I mean, there's like missions and stuff you can do, but once you beat the missions, there's no reason to go back and play it. And there's good balance in the games. I kind of hate Naruto, so these games are right. And then we have Uzumaki Chronicles. Like a 3D action adventure beat 'em up kinda. A lot of these games I have are beat 'em ups. I don't really know how else to describe them. Second one's definitely better than the first because you can play co-op. Story is it's not based off the anime. It's just made up. So it's alright, I guess. Sports game. Neo Contra. Terrible Contra game. Terrible Contra game. It has like the in the sky helicopter view, and it's so easy. It's ridiculously easy. It's laughably easy. And this is not a Contra game. I do not consider it a Contra game by any means. And then we have Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, which has characters from, let me see, Metal Slug, King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, World Heroes, and many more. Like I said, if you enjoy King of Fighters, you will enjoy this. This is a great game, and I love this game for everything that it is. Thank you. And we have Ninja Assault. I have a gun con, so this is a gun con like gun game, and I mean it's pretty fun for what it's worth. I really wish you can play if you have 2 gun cons, which I do. I recommend picking up this game, but gun con games have terrible stories, and I mean it's fun for a few hours, and I mean I picked it up for $6, probably less because I have one of those card things. So get it if you have the money. And here we have Okami. Uh, it got really high reviews, and I can kind of see why, but it just didn't really do it for me. It was just too depressing. The story wasn't engaging enough for me. And I mean, one of these days I'll go back and play it now that I'm in college and I have more time. But I just didn't have a lot of time back in the day for these games. And then we have Oni, one of the first games that came out for PS2, and it's horrible. Sister's game, Roddy Out of Story. This is a good RPG. If you're looking for one of the RPGs to own on the PS2, I would recommend this. Up to 100 and, let me see. Convince over 175 brave souls to risk life and limb for your cause. You can recruit up to 175 people in this game. It's incredible. Each person has their own life. They're just not NPCs in the game. You know, you can actually recruit them and stuff. It's just 2 different endings, a lot of replayability. I would get it. I mean, it couldn't be that expensive now, but it was awesome back then, and it's awesome now. And we have Rainbow Six 3, first-person shooter. It was kind of bad. Once again, I got it for some deal at Blockbuster. It wasn't that good. I mean, I didn't really play it online, and I didn't really have a reason to play it, so there you go, Rainbow Six 3. Oh, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I played Resident Evil Code Veronica on Dreamcast. I loved it. It was hard, but I beat it. And I guess I got this for free from one of my friends. So I mean, it's probably really cheap now, and they're probably gonna make a remake of it soon on Wii or something with like motion controls or whatever. So get it when it comes out on Wii. Oh, here's a good Resident Evil Outbreak, a really underrated Resident Evil game. They actually took this game. It used to be online. It would be like you'd play like Resident Evil, and you'd play with like 4 other people online, and they took the servers off. If the servers were still on, I'd recommend playing this game because it's awesome and it's really fun and it's entertaining to play. And the only problem with it was loading times. The loading times were so ridiculously slow. So if you had one of those hard drive installment things for the PS2, I'd recommend getting this game. I would recommend getting this game. So that's that. And then we have Rez. This is really, really interesting game that I got. It's kind of like a shooter, kinda like a Gradius or an R-Type, but you're going forward and you have to shoot these things. And as you shoot the things, it creates music. And as your score gets higher and higher, and you get a bigger combo, it creates like a song. If you have headphones, use headphones on this game because you will just be in this crazy zone playing this game. Listen to this like techno music. I love it. It's a great game. And then we have Samurai Warriors, a Dynasty Warriors game. Just Dynasty Warriors, but with ninjas and shit. Other game. Shadow of the Colossus. The prequel, I think it is, to Ico, or the spiritual prequel or whatever. It's just a game full of boss battles, but they're the most epic boss battles you will ever play. I loved this game. It was only 10 hours long, I think, and one of the best games. It was a beautiful game. It still is a beautiful game, and it was just fun. Even though there were no random enemies in this game, you will only fight these huge colossus things, like the one on the front. Get it. It's just a beautiful experience just to immerse yourself in that world, and that's all I have to say about that. Brothers game. Shining Tears. I don't know. I guess it's like an action RPG kinda, and you can play 2 co-op players. I guess it's from like the Shining Force, but it wasn't that good. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. Oh, here we go. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. It's a grinder. You like grinding, you will love this game. It's hard. It kicks your ass. It'll kick you up and down the block. And I'm yet to beat it. But a good part, if you're a Devil May Cry fan, you can unlock Dante as one of the party members. So, Yeah, I definitely enjoy this game. I just kicks my ass, like I said, and really need to grind, and I just don't have the patience to grind. Alright. Then we have Persona 3. It gets a little bit repetitive after a while, and it's kind of, I would say it's boring after a while. I have like 40 or 50 hours into it, and I don't know how close I am to beating it. But I just don't really have the patience to play through it and just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So, brother's game. Ooh, Shadow of Destiny. Here's a quick little fun fact for you guys. This has, who is that guy? Charles Martinet, the guy who does the voice of Mario. You know, the Mario. He plays one of the characters in this game. It's like a time warp science fiction kind of game with no combat, but it's just basically a puzzle game, but it's awesome. The story